Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 6 of AFK. This is our first episode this year, or my first episode this year, and it begins with the unboxing and reviewing of Killzone 2, the biggest game to come out so far. We're in February and we're expecting some big titles to come out soon, but this is so far the biggest, so I thought I'd do a little unboxing and most importantly a review. I've got this game about 2 days before it's supposed to come out, so I should be able to play it and hopefully give you a review by tomorrow. So let's be honest, I expected a limited edition to come out, but there hasn't been anything like that in the UK. I don't know about the United States. As usual, maybe they've got a better box or a different sort of a cardboard case, but this is the only edition that's come out this year. This is from play.com. Apparently it comes with a theme, which I will install and show to you guys, but let's have a look at the box first. Most importantly is the little age rating over here. I expected this game to be 15, but it seems that it's a bit more violent than initially thought. I didn't expect it to be 18, I'm going to be brutally honest. There's the main screenshot, which I think a lot of people have seen. It's got a gold award from PlayStation magazine, which, to be honest, might be a little bit biased. I haven't seen any of the IGN reviews or any of the other reviews so far, so I'm going to sort of base it exactly on what I think of the game. It uses the DualShock 3 pad, not surprisingly, obviously, and it does 720p, which is pretty impressive. But well, not impressive actually. It's mediocre because given the scale of the game and a lot of its rivals, which can handle 1080i and press the game and see if anything worth looking at is inside. Right, let's do this. Inside is the book, obviously. Little thing about resistance, which isn't particularly a pretty impressive game, to be honest. I don't really like resistance. A small guide, I think, pretty undetailed, but it is an FPS and you don't really expect them to be pretty long. This is just to protect your PlayStation 3. Not exactly Xbox 360s that are going to break down all the time, but there you go, like a quick sort of a overview of the game itself. Let's have a look at the disc. Pretty standard stuff. Right, on with the review. Now, let's just be very, very honest. Sony is struggling in every sense of the word. The PlayStation, despite having a huge fan base, is sort of teetering along, while the Xbox 360 and ultimately the Wii are the consoles that are doing profit-wise the most. So Sony needed something that was completely and utterly hardcore. Now, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots was a fantastic game which came out about 6 to 7 months ago and completely drew what is a template for a lot of games to come, and who would have thought that Sony would sort of match it, and in some ways even better Metal Gear Solid 4 in so many different ways, in the shape of a completely different first party game. So let's just start with the presentation of the game itself. Now, it is ridiculously atmospheric. I mean, if you took Gears of War and Call of Duty 4 and make them sleep with each other, Killzone 2 will be the offspring. Now, I've managed to play a little bit more of the first game just to see exactly what went wrong with that game, and it was completely lacking feel, and Killzone 2 manages to outdo the original in so many ways it's not even funny. The battlefields seem so much more hectic, and there's so much more going on. It's just ridiculously impressive, and you sort of realize why they've left it at a 720p high definition resolution, because if they made it any more, it would have been completely full of niggles and stuff. So very, very fast paced, and the Warzone looks much better than any other game that's come out before it, even Call of Duty 4 and also Gears of War, purely in the sense of atmosphere. Now, moving on very, very swiftly to the gameplay itself. Lots of guns. I mean, you're talking ridiculous amounts of ammo and ammunition at your disposal. That is before you even move on to the vehicles and the different sort of set piece moments in the game. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything about the story. This is a completely spoiler-free review. This is something that I want people to see and sort of make up a decent enough impression of the game itself. So gameplay wise, it is next to flawless in every way. The AI is very, very aggressive, something that is lacking in most games. I mean, Call of Duty 4, again, it's hard not to compare it, but Call of Duty 4 is only hard because enemies keep on spawning until you go to that specific place. But the AI in Killzone 2 is ridiculously well programmed, and they will take cover, they will shoot you, they will throw you grenades depending on how close you are to them, and it is all very, very impressive. Moving on from the gameplay to the graphics. Now, there was a huge amount of speculation that will Killzone 2 look as good as the original E3 trailer that was shown with fantastic smoke effects, and the end result is that it does, just about, in the sense that the nice smoke effects are not there, but other things that you did not necessarily think were going to be sort of the main thing in terms of graphics are ridiculously improved. So although the smoke doesn't look as nice as I thought it would have, but that doesn't mean that it looks bad. Everything else looks completely flawless. I mean, you're talking about a game that is better looking than any of the Unreal Engine 3 games. I mean, as good looking in terms of character models as Gears of War, but in terms of the entire scenery being just a tiny little bit better than what Gears of War can do, mainly because that the entire engine of the game is so well balanced in every single way. There is a lot of smoke and mirror stuff which I would not get into because you need to be a sort of a games designer to understand, but overall graphics are absolutely phenomenal. Possibly the best looking game to come out, I wouldn't say ever, because it's not Crysis, but for a console game it surpasses Call of Duty 4 and 5, and it is head to head with Gears. And should you go out and buy a PlayStation 3 just for this game? My answer is, if you like your FPS games, definitely yes, go out, buy one, because it is really a console seller. So yeah, Killzone 2, the overall review is that this game is a definite must buy, one of the most impressive console games to have been released in the past few years. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This has been AFK episode 6. I'll be back next week or the week after for a review and unboxing of Tom Clancy's Hawks, which looks very impressive as well.